Well, next up is innovation and technology applied to events, of course. So please welcome the CMO of Vestel. We know him well, Tunc Berkman.
Thank you, Lara. Hi. Yesterday I was talking about esports. Today I will talk about something else. It will be more about how technology is affecting our lives and what we are doing as a company in this changing world. But let's see how technology is working right now. And there is a start to all of this. And some of you might remember it, some of you might not. And let's see how it all started.
And I simply remove the telephone jack and plug it into this box here, the modem. I then take another wire from the modem and plug it in where the telephone was. I can then switch on the modem. It's now telling me to phone up the main press or computer.
So it's a very simple connection to make.
Extremely simple. I'm now waiting for the computer to answer me. And
things are starting to happen.
You know, we think that we live in a world, it was like always like this, especially the young. But this was 1984. So in nearly 34 years, lots of things changed. And let's see where we are right now.
What used to be dumb machines are getting smarter and smarter. Once they can speak on a human level, they'll learn on the go, getting more and more user-friendly. AI will make interaction so simple, it will become our go-to for communicating with apps and brands. AI technology will no longer just improve productivity, but will become your digital spokesperson with personality, a key differentiator in customer experience. With AI removing unnecessary complexity from day-to-day tasks, people will be freed up to focus on more creative and scientific work in the future.
See, there's always a debate about if AI is good or not, or AI will take places of human. For now, I could only say this: it won't be able to do it right now, because as we all know, there is a creativity involved in everything we do as marketeers and communication people. So AI right now can do lots of calculations, machines can do lots of things, but they cannot get the creative emotions of human beings. So right now, they will be a tool to help us to improve what we are doing as a communicators or marketers, and it won't take our place. But let's look at the numbers now. See, these are the Fortune 10 companies in 2005. They are all American, there's one France. And the rest are, you know, the usual suspects, GE, Exxon, Microsoft, and stuff like that. Now, in 2017, there are new players. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook. These are the top 10 companies leading. And there is 2 Chinese companies in the mix, Alibaba and Tencent. You know, Tencent is the one who makes WeChat, like it's a version of WhatsApp in China. But it's different than WhatsApp because there's a payment system, and if you don't have a WeChat on your phone, you cannot go anywhere because you even pay taxi with it. So this is a digital world. There are 5 billion people using mobile, 3.7 billion using global internet, 2.8 million using active social media, and now everything is in our pocket. Steve Jobs changed our lives by inventing iPhone. There were smartphones before that, but everything is in our pockets, so wherever we go, we are mobilely internet connected. That makes things different for us and harder for us. You know, we are more purposeful, but we are low tolerant. We don't have time for anything because we are so connected. We cannot get a free time to do anything on our own, and we became less tolerant. So we have to give the messages to the customer or consumer, or if you're an event, I will show you. There's a video about it. You have to be fast. You have to give the message directly. If you keep on giving indirect messages, customers won't get it because you know why? I will get into that. There are new business models in the world. Hold on. Airbnb reinvented the housing business, hosting business, hotel business, because they don't have any hotels, physical spaces. But they are the biggest, and they have the largest room supply in the world. Uber, what's Uber does for us? Okay, I will go fast because we don't have time. It's hard to keep it in 10 minutes. Uber is a taxi service, but it's not only a taxi service. The things that it changes, it brings trust and supply and demand at the same time together using supplying underlying technology. And what it does is, instead of going out the street and raising your hand, you raise your hand at home now. And instead of calling a cab from the cab place, taxi place, you just do it online, and you see other people's experience with that taxi, and you pay online, so it makes your life faster. Everything here makes it faster, easier, and also there's a payment involved with it. But the thing is, there is the critical thing about all these services there is trust. Also, Netflix brings us flexibility, and we became our own content deciders. Yesterday we talked about it. Right now, people choose what to watch. TV channels cannot push you content anymore. They still do, but they can't enforce it because you are the one who decides when, what, how to watch it. And Amazon, who says Amazon is a marketplace? Nobody says Amazon is a marketplace. And Amazon is a retailer, a marketplace. When you mean marketplace, all the suppliers come to one place, and they bring you different kind of products from different services. And Amazon, what does is, it looks at all these suppliers on the marketplace and what product sells best, then they start selling them those products on their own. And right now, Amazon became something else. They became, Amazon Prime? All right. By Amazon Prime, you can watch your content like you did on Netflix. But what Amazon Prime does is, right now, Amazon got the Premier League rights. So for £5 per month, do you know how many Amazon Prime customers are there? 100 million. So make the calculation. For £5 per month, or $5 per month, Amazon will get 500 million if all the Prime customers use Prime to watch the Premier League on their Prime network. I was talking about the attention economy. Goldfish or fishes in the aquarium live there without any problems because they forgot where they are in every 9 seconds. So for every 9 seconds, they think that they are in a new environment. We humans forget what we see in 8 seconds. If you want to get our attention in this digital world, you have to capture it in 8 seconds. And there's a phomophobia right now, and all of us are involved in it. It's a kind of sickness, psychological. We are so much connected to our phones, we cannot let go. Okay? Wherever we are, we check our phones. Right now, as some of you are doing. Because you think that you are missing something, but you are not missing anything. All right? Because if you don't check your phone for 10 seconds, you think that there is something wrong. Right? So, in a daily life, average people right now checks their phones 221 times. Tell me something else that you do 221 times a day. Some people do it for 400 times, which are more connected and more hooked up. It's like a drug. Okay? I do phones. My company does phones, and we sell mobile phones. But this is a world we live in. So, to catch that time poor customer who doesn't have any time for themselves, for lecture and other stuff, and not to do skip by them, you have to be smart. And let's see what happens if you are not smart.
I've been looking for you for 8 months. Whenever I should have had a gun in my right hand, I thought of you. Now I find you in exactly the position that suits me. I had lots of time to learn how to shoot with my left.
when you have to shoot, don't talk.
So if you keep on trying to give the message to the customer and you take too long, in this digital world, this is what happens to you. You don't get shot, but you got skipped. So if you want to get your message to the customer, make it short, make it clear, make it fast. So the integration of digital world brings up new horizons for event managers and also for different kind of companies. And let's see some of them right now. Actually, they told me that I have 15 minutes with the questions part with the presentation. My time is running out. I can stop now, or I can go for 5 more minutes. It's up to you. All right. And let's see what other companies use the technology for finding employees.
Welcome, Oliver. Glad to see you put on your blue shirt for the interview.
Yes, indeed. You're welcome.
Are you feeling stressed?
Just a bit, you know.
Please allow me to play some piano music to make you feel more comfortable.
I feel a bit better now, thank you.
Glad to hear that. Tell me, why should I hire you?
I've been passionate about courses, I'm a boy.
Okay, let's do a little test. Can you show me where my electric compressor is?
Sure. Here.
Perfect. Can you explain how my 360-degree camera... I think I'm going to keep you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is going to happen in the near future, and car manufacturers are going to use it. And also it helps you, connect with the people. See, this helps you get emotions to you, and it makes you feel a different kind of approach. It makes you feel, technological, but the technology is not cold. It's holding you, getting you in. And this is another version of how companies can use AI technology in advertising.
This is the fastest progress we've seen from artificial intelligence. Evelyn continues to learn at an exponential rate. Only a week ago, I believe...
Doctor, I still don't understand why you have unlimited with Verizon. Why wouldn't you switch all your lines to Sprint?
What?
I've analyzed the data. Sprint's network reliability is less than a 1% difference than Verizon's, yet you choose to pay twice as much.
I never thought of that.
I never thought of that.
Ha.
We are laughing at your expense.
Okay, guys, it wasn't that funny.
You got a dumb face.
So what made you switch?
My coworkers are making fun of me.
Stop paying twice as much for less than a 1% difference. switch to Sprint.
So something like AI, which makes you, scared or you don't know it, companies can use it in a smart way to make it, to tell you the message. Because what they are doing is, this thing is up. I mean, it's in the news, it's in our lives, we think about it. So people, us, we always are keen about, something we heard, and if something up to date, you have to use it. You have to use it in your marketing communication, you have to use it in your events, you have to use it when you are touching the customer. So what did we do in Vestel? See, yesterday, some of you think that I was into esports, or I was doing some stuff more involved in esports, but I work for a company who builds household appliances, mobile phones, TV sets. We have market share in Europe about 23% on TV sets. And we go to IFA every year, and we do lots of exhibitions. I just want to show you one of them, and then we will talk on. The videos are not working for some reason. Can you try it from there? Okay. If it's not, no problem. This is let me tell you a little about it. There were some robots that I was going to show you when they were, when the guests were coming in, they were doing some kind of show with the TV screens. And also we had different kind of displays where you can interact with the products. And this was our smart home presentation, and you experience the smart home in the event. So if you want to, in this digital world, do something really smart, you don't have to be thinking out of the box, but you just need to break the routine. You just stop doing the things you are doing the same way you are, because if you do the things the same way, it's 100% guaranteed that you will get the same results. So you cannot get the same, different results with doing the same things every time. And you have to be, change your point of view. We are so busy on our jobs. We are so focused on it. We look at it from just one way. So if you want to do something different, we have to change our point of view and start from looking at different angles. Let other people look into our work and let them give us advice. So if you can change your point of view, you can get better ideas. Also, as I said, AI, they are smart, they help us with what we tell, but we teach the AI what they want to learn. It's like if you have kids, you teach your kids, every step you teach them one thing, and they learn one thing, then they learn another thing. So it's like the same kind of idea with AI. They learn what we teach them. So, but they cannot be creative. So we have to think out of the box to be creative. We have to look at our nature, what's happening on the street. We have to be out of the offices. We have to listen to the people. We have to look into the data. We have to measure it. And if we do all of this, we will get rid of the standards and get the results we want and get more engagement in our events. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tunc.